Hey everybody, we are 3 minutes before market opens. Let's reload that trading view shit because it doesn't work, unfortunately. Here it is. Let's go on the 30-minute time frame to mark out sessions highs and lows, and 9:30 starts here. Okay, so let's start from ES today. Here is 18, so Asia session low stands here. Asia session high stands here. Lows here and highs right here. Kind of same situation is on Nasdaq. I'll do real quick without making you wait for too long, bros. And yeah, 18 is like here. Okay, so we are having a London manipulation. Okay, and probably New York reversal. Okay, we'll see again. Let's go on the 4-hour to mark out liquidity. What do we have in here on the 4-hour? Okay, we just took those highs. We did not take... Okay, we're bullish obviously on the 4-hour, so I can't forget about that one. Let's get it here. But I also mark out the slow on the 4-hour. High is here. We're in a huge bearish SMT right now. I just noticed that on the 4-hour from this high to this high, and from this high till this high. So we are pretty much in a bearish SMT, but unless, since we are still in a bullish order flow, we could pretty much neglect this SMT and go higher, since it hasn't been like respected just yet or confirmed by any mean. And let's go on the 1-hour. On the 1-hour we are having pretty much of nothing new. Okay, like here I marked out everything, here I marked out everything, so basically we do not have anything new, but we do have a bullish order flow on the 1-hour, which means we're looking cool for longs, at least unless we like do anything actually bearish to like confirm bearish bias. But for now, we, by the way, do not have any sort of new news. We did have those field effect manufacturing index news and unemployment claims today, but it's already been on 8:30 now. It's 10:30. Market just opened. So yeah, let's go on the 15-minute. By the way, we are bullish on 15-minute as well, and so we aren't looking bad. You know, we're looking solid, I'd say. I would say we are looking solid. About to take those high. We have some high, so I'll mark them out on ES, and you will kinda... I'm not gonna mark that out, to be honest. I don't want to, but I will on ES. Maybe, or maybe no. Let's get on a 15-minute. I'll probably get rid of those because, like, maybe I'll just mark out that one. But again, on the let's go on the 5-minute. So, yeah, we're bullish, pretty much bullish. So I'll be targeting longs today. I'll be preferring longs, probably on Nasdaq or probably on ES till those highs, but disrespect this SMT, but I don't know, like, maybe there'll be something different. Let me, by the way, open my FTMO application, since I haven't done it yet, and it's kind of bad thing. Let me adjust the screen a little bit uh, so you could see the market a little bit more like huge, you know. Okay, I guess this is enough. I think so. Yeah, I think that's fine. So now you can see the screen better. Yeah, let me open my FTMO application, since again it's 27th day of me trying to pass the funded challenge and to get my first payout and to become consistently profitable. Yeah, we're kind of doing nothing interesting in them at the moment. What can I mark out there? I don't know. I'd rather like somehow something like telling me that we'll probably be bearish on that in the future, but I'll have to wait. But for now, I can like be bearish since market is pretty much bullish. But I have some feeling inside me that something is gonna go like bearish, because we've been pretty now bullish for a long period of time now, and probably it's gonna be coming to its end one moment, and yeah, we'll see again, guys. Let me mark out something at least. If we go bearish, I'll be definitely like marking out those London session lows and those lows. Only though we are okay, only London. Okay, let's go on the 1 hour. On NQ, I would target like, let's just mark out those lows, and for the highs, let's pick like here. I mean those highs and London session lows, and yeah, kinda not looking too bad, but again, let me go on ES and do the same. Again, guys, it won't take too long for me, so do not be overwhelmed too much by me doing all that shit. Okay, let's get probably like there. Okay, probably get there. Yeah. Okay, I marked out everything I wished. And yeah, what I marked out is basically on ES I marked out those lows, and pretty much the highs. On NQ I marked out those highs, the highest one, which are also, nah, that's not all-time highs, but wherever. I marked out those highs, the highest in the nearest past. And I marked out those lows here, I mean London session lows. Or what did I mark out? Yeah, I marked out the nearest lows. So, wait. Okay, and hourly it looks a little bit different on NQ, because this candlestick, which is like 7 a.m., it goes lower than this low. So basically, I marked that out on my like FTMO, but whatever. I'll be relying on on TradingView, so it wouldn't make too much of a difference for me. I'll be playing off of that, and we are starting to go bearish as I thought. So no surprise for me at all. Indeed, it's even kinda good for me. Yeah, we're looking long. We're looking bullish on 4 hour, on 1 hour, on every fucking time frame. So I have to be cautious. And we'll probably the reason why we're probably going lower is simply to like disrespect some sort of SMT, or to drop some liquidity first. For example, taking out those London lows on ES and probably on NQ. And after that, we'll kind of reverse back up, and on the day we'll stay bullish. I mean, this daily candlestick will close bullish, but I think, like for me as a day trader, because we trade intraday. I'll most likely take shorts if it gives me an entry till those London lows. I'll probably just enter. At least I do not see the reason why shouldn't I do that. Okay, at least yeah, I think that's looking solid. That's looking solid. Okay. I don't know on which index should I like take shorts. Probably on Nasdaq, 'cause it has a little bit more, targets to the downside, but we'll see. Only is here. Okay, that's absolutely fine. For now, we'll stay like there. I'll probably stay there. Okay. Not doing too much, guys, on my FTM application, just like adjusting stuff. As you can see here, my win rate is 46, a little bit low, but because of the last loss. So if I make a win next time, will be again 50. So my win rate is like theoretically like 50. Average profit and loss are fine. I've got 8 trading days on my account right now. I'm $10,163 up. At all on my account, like I'm $163 up, to be honest, because 10,000 is like initial amount, so I'm $163 up only, and I have to start like I have to reach 1,000. I'm down on amounts for now. Last month I was like down as well, but I mean at my throughout my all statistics, not only because here I only took one trade in throughout the months, but I was trading on demo. In that month I unfortunately closed negative. Before that, 3 months I was profitable. 3 months straight. So if I close this month in profit, it'll be good. I think I will, but I'll have to focus, so let's see what it shows. Something is telling me like I have to short on ES, but because ES is a leading index on a bearish SMTs, that's why. But I don't know, maybe NQ will be more bearish. I don't know. We'll see, guys. Here's 1 minute time frame. Kinda not breaking the structure to the upside just yet, and just dumping. So probably there'll be no entry on the short side of things, but again, I don't see a point of entering like right now. Potentially it could bring me some money, but since the move is pretty much small, I would make like around $100 on that trade, and it wouldn't make sense for me to only ruin my statistics, because according to my win rate, which is 50%, I have to win more than 100 per trade, so it doesn't make sense for me to target that shit. And again, there is always a chance to be stopped out, so again, what's the point? I'll be ideally 1-to-1 there are ideally, so which is not lead at all. So yeah, we're having the fair value gap, the equilibrium on ES, which is aligned with fair value gap border, and having also this fair value gap. Okay, having this fair value gap on NQ, starting to push into that thing. Let's go in 1 minute to see what is actually happening. Yeah, it's like perfectly aligned with this fair value gap border. I mean, equilibrium perfectly aligned. And the thing is, I don't want to force anything here because yesterday we've had FOMC and having bank holiday tomorrow, so I'll be cautious about trading this week. And since I already took a loss day before yesterday, I mean on Tuesday, so and I even down in a month, so have to be cautious again. Don't want to force anything. Yeah, we are looking late right now because we're looking like we're about to make a retracement to the upside, and we're about to break the structure on both indexes. NQ is a kind of leading on its bullishness than the ES. So if I take shots, I'll probably take them on ES. But again, market could switch its directional force in one candlestick. So I would be cautious about that because mostly I prefer to take trades on NQ. I notice that I win more often if I trade Nasdaq than ES. But again, of course, if generally it will be absolutely stupid to enter on NQ and would be smart to enter on ES, I would. So I will. But for now, again, there was no bomb high. Didn't bomb high. Yeah, we haven't yet broken the structure to the upside. So even if we go low right now and I would enter right now potentially, again I would make pretty small amount of money and I don't think it's even worth it. So let me even theoretically check how much would it be on my FTM application. I will tell you in a matter of second. Okay, it will be potential 130 bucks or something, 100 or even 100 bucks. So as I said, wouldn't worth it simply. Yeah, it's obvious that we will get that, but what's the point for me to target that 100 freaking bucks? I don't see the point in that. If you've made some sort of proper retreat to the proper retracement to the upside, then retrace back, and the market will give me a real good entry with good RR, with a good potential win amount of money, then I would definitely enter. But if no, what's the point for me? And I'll be back in a second because I have to pee. Okay, so what do we have in here, my friends? And we do not have. Uh, okay, we do have a break of structure here. So potentially a good entry now. Again, it's only on ES, and then again, I don't want to enter for the sake of making $100. Wouldn't be really cool in my opinion. So yeah, it's ES. Let me like 10 lots. That will be like 7, 460, 75. Nah, barely any money. So nah, bros, it doesn't worth it at all. So I won't do that. And we didn't even break the structure. So in my opinion, I would like in my the preferences would be if we genuinely give me any sort of proper retrace to the upside. As I said earlier, we also do have a fair value gap here. So yeah, I could wait for that to be hit. That could be fine. But I don't know, bros. We'll see. So what do we have on the 5 minute? Equilibrium is looking like that. Okay, MQ is pushing to the upside, which is great. But not significantly as well as yes. They are kinda stuck in this consolidation range. But I have to notice that NQ is pushing to the upside now, so pretty much good thing to witness. We broke the structure to the upside. We hit this for value gap on ES. Oh, and we even hit this on a 5 minute. So now we're looking great on yeah, we're looking great to enter right now. I'm not gonna lie. But probably would worth it to enter on NQ. Probably not. I don't know. Pretty much depends, cause yes, let's choose like 15 lots or something, cause it's pretty small move to catch. Boom boom, 75. Okay, 15 lots is too much. Maybe 12. Looking solid. With the possibility of kind of lose. How much? Okay, we're pushing to the upside right now, so probably not gonna enter in anything just yet. That's looking solid for me, because I would like to kind of wait a little bit longer, simply because I don't know, like I don't feel like this short move is something I have to get. Actually, I do feel like I have to, but maybe if it would go a little bit higher, that would be better. But don't know, bros. Don't know. The way it looks on NQ is a little bit. I mean, on the 1 minute, a little bit spooks me. But yeah, that's good that we're going to the upside. Because I would like ES to go higher before grabbing those lows. But in general, I'm almostly sure that we'll firstly grab those lows on ES. I don't know, like, if we grab those on NQ, especially about those. I'm not sure. that we will on NQ, but in ES I'm 100% sure that we will grab those lows, and after that, like, kind of probably consolidate, then move back up, and then kind of target those highs there. But again, it's in general, but general bias. But I'm an intraday trader, so I have to operate of what I'm like witnessing at the moment, and I can't neglect the fact that we are moving into this gap more deeper by pushing to the upside on both indexes. And well, yeah, we'll probably just NQ and entry on NQ is looking really solid. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking solid, but hard thing to say. But I don't know, that would be bad if we kind of disrespect this fair value gap on NQ, which would mean we will break the structure to the upside on NQ, and that will be probably the reason why I'm not gonna even take a trade today at all, because it's probably the thing which is gonna happen. This is the last day of the week, so if I don't take any trade and win, like, I would stay negative on a week and on a month. But again, $86 is kind of one trade thing, so I'm not worried about that negative for P&L at the moment at all. And you know, the trades I don't take are trades I win, in my opinion, because if you take unnecessary trades, that's that really could be worse than taking an unnecessary trade. And yeah, fuck, looking pretty much solid. Nah, nah. Now I'm really, I don't know. I'll probably take this trade on again on ES, and yeah, that won't be like huge thing to take. I'll sell. Let me start my stop loss real quick. Stop loss will be like there. I'll be like 7,484.35. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what's my position looking like. It's 1v1 trade, and so my position is on ES, and it's looking like that. It's 1v1 trade again, 1-1 trade, but with the possibility to win like $144, which isn't like huge, but we will see, guys, what is gonna happen. So okay, guys, the setup got hit, so if I lose, that will be a bad thing for me. I mean, on my monthly states and stuff, and win rate and stuff, but the trade I took was fine, and RR was close to bad, but was fine still. So, and low resistance liquidity to the downside are good, and yeah, kind of looking like a solid trade for me. Probably I should have taken that on Nasdaq, but again, I didn't want to, simply because if we take those on ES and do not on NQ, we could make an SMT and reverse back up, which is not that possible, but still possible. So yeah, that's why I didn't want to over risk and just took a trade. But the thing I like that I'll barely make any money. You know, I will like not a solid. I mean, I should have it simply risked a little bit more, and like with a potential of winning a little bit more, since I am just going to most likely smash my TP, but barely make any money on that. Okay, that's fine. Like, still, I'll be kinda still up on the months, so small win is better than no win at all. So I'm not gonna complain about that, but yeah, that it is what it is. Just a small day. Think, like, just as I said, now Nasdaq is more bearish, but as a few minutes ago it was a vice versa situation, and just as I said, indexes could go like completely. They could change their directions so quick that I won't be able to even notice it. So yeah, but again, okay, think I had to like hikey think I had to take this trade on NQ, because after that I could like break even, and after hitting those lows, and probably leave this shit running until probably NQ would hit those lows, because it's probably possibly gonna happen, quite literally possibly. And on ES it's simply nothing to target lower, I mean. And again, now we're about to break the structure. Don't know. If we do not break the structure, then that would be good for me, because that would mean I didn't have to, like, I'm considering right now of taking partials when we hit those lows on ES, and then like let that shit run. But now I'm doubting that, since since we did not break the structure. Actually, there are 5 seconds more, but we obviously did not break the structure to the downside on the 1 hour, which is a sign for me personally that we could fucking go up as soon as we hit those lows. And something is even saying me like I'm gonna fucking go up right now, which is kind of possible, because on the 15 minutes we are probably gonna do so to make a retracement. But still think that that's not gonna happen, to be honest. NQ is still pretty much far away from those lows. ES is closer, but it's more bull. Oh fuck, they're both pushing to the upside. I mean, both indexes. Yeah, there's probably gonna be loss, which is a bad thing, but I'll probably not gonna call it a day, because I'll probably wait, because it's looking like probably, because in 15 minutes we are looking like we're about to make a retracement, and then probably move down again, and sort of, yeah. Bro, that shit looks awful. I mean, volatile as fuck, had this low resistance, draws on liquidity, and they were looking solid. Since I already took a risk and $145 or something, I'm not really wanna. I'm not sure I would want to take more trades today, because that shit is pretty volatile. And yeah, that shit is volatile, and we're pushing this upside, so I don't know. Yeah, we could make a proper retrace up again, and after that, like, probably enter. But since market has been pretty volatile today, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, because I don't want to over risk, I don't wanna over risk. Speaking to ES. Nah. That shit doesn't look promising. ES is more bearish now again, but that shit doesn't look good by any mean. Yeah, that's looking awful, you know. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's looking bad. Bad as fuck. Kind of probably we would make some sort of SMT with those highs. If Nasdaq grabs them, and yes, do not do that. Does not do that. So maybe like we'll make a bearish SMT, and after that push to the downside. And no, we will see. But something is telling me like maybe it's not gonna happen. Something inside me, but maybe it will. So I'm not gonna make any sort of like guessings about that just yet. I'm just gonna see. Just to prove that my position is running. I mean, on FTMO, you can see it here on this website FTMO. My real-time like balance and stuff. So it's true. I'm in the position. But yeah, it's kinda sucks. I mean, what is happening here? Because that was an actual A plus setup. I'm not gonna lie. But that's good now. Like I think, generally that was good that I took it on S&P, because theoretically I have a chance to make an SMT with those highs. I previously told about that, and like make an SMT and yeah, push to the side I wanted. But yeah, break a structure and equilibrium, right? No, it was kind of a value gap thing. 1-4 risk. Yeah. We're kind of gonna go higher, I guess, on NQ. Maybe no, but you know, I can't be sure about that just yet. And because we could do all the things possible, we could like there are two possible cases. We'll either just rip to the upside and stop me out and stuff and go higher, and leaving those low resistance liquidity to the downside, which is possible. Or we could just, like, since we already closed on the 5-minute, we could just go down to the downside right now. Also quite possible. Again, we just have to see, you know. Yeah, and market decided to go, oh fuck, yeah, it's going to the upside. I haven't been stopped out just yet, but I'll probably be really soon. Probably not, but yeah, that shit is ripping. The fuck? Okay, I haven't been stopped out just yet, but not looking sort of good by any mean. On the 5-minute, yeah, bro, we're about to break the structure and just go higher. And I'll be stopped in a matter of seconds. Bam, I've got stopped out. I lost 141.12. Again, the freaking volatile shit. This is what it is. Down 641 in general. I mean, at all. Statistics, as you can see on my account, this is here. I'm down 230 bucks on the monthly, and I'm also, I guess, in a drawdown now on my account. No, I'm still like 22 bucks up, but yeah, that shit not looking good at all. That's a horrible week. I'm down like 300 or something on that week, but I respected my rules and stuff, so it's not my fault. It's just shit which is happening in trading. I have to deal with it if I want to trade, and we'll just come back to that shit next week. Again, tomorrow I'm not gonna trade since we have bank holidays. On Monday, I will hopefully. Monday, Tuesday, yeah, I will trade on pretty much every single day of the next week, and on the last week, yeah. So I will trade. I will trade. This week was horrible. I'm not gonna like force anything in here, cause that shit is not looking like it's worth to like force. Because in the 15 minutes, yeah, we're kind of looking as a retracement, and again, we are bullish on every time frame. On NQ, we're bullish as fuck, and yeah, I'll maybe call it a day. I'm gonna stay a little bit longer and probably just like watch the market, but yeah, that shit doesn't look like I'll be freaking like short again, or yeah, that could change again, but yeah, I don't feel like it will change because we are about to break the structure to the upside in the 5 minutes, so definitely we aren't looking too good. On ES though, we are respecting the very shorter flow, but still I'm not gonna trade when indexes are saying two different things, so I think I'm just gonna call it a day. Didn't make some sort of like a huge loss today, but still really no disappointed, but because like setup was good, everything was good, and we just freaking like freaking out. I'm gonna stay for 20 more minutes until like 10:30, but if we like, well, I'm not gonna trade more like with a 90% chance, but any more trades today. But yeah, I feel like simply doesn't worth it to take a trade in such a volatile day shit. But
E hoje eu não quero mais pegar você. Sabe por quê? Porque, sabe, eu vou pegar e lá.
okay, we are pushing this upside. Probably will rip right now to the downside, but again, I'm not gonna like take a trade today. I already decided that. That was simply unfortunate loss because of unlock. Right now, the thing was which it just happens in trading, like two trades, two winning trades, and I'll be up again. But yeah, I'll definitely be. It will take a long period of time for me to pass this shit, but it will happen eventually. So mostly just a matter of time. Pushing to the upside, making retracement to the downside. Continuance in trend. Probably, by the way, good setup for longs, but again, what should I freaking target? Like that, those highs up there? Not really. Something I would like to target because they're pretty far away. And yeah. Wait, there are really no low highs before? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, technically we are... Fuck. We're technically still bearish on the ES. Yeah, that's why I don't want to take a trade today again. Because I would theoretically go longs today, but... Itu seca. Yara, yara, yara. Yeah. Beatboxing, wow. Treating that shit the volatilest shit ever. No, actually, not the volatilest. You know, there have been days much worse than that. Especially when I blew my account. First and the only time for now when I blew my account. Hopefully the last time. But again. Do not think that I'm gonna blow it again. I'm just gonna stick to my rules. That will take an eternity for me to pass that freaking shit, but yeah, I will pass it eventually. For now, I'm sure about that. Even though I'm still down in months, it isn't great for me by any chance, but bros, like it's just the beginning, like just the middle of the months. Yeah, I'll be definitely not up a lot this month, but I'll end up profitable this month, I'm sure of that, because we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days more to trade. Every of them are tradable. Yeah, we're just that I thought we've made some sort of a 15-minute retracement to the upside, and we are about to push to the downside right now significantly, and just probably just smack my TP. Again, no point for me to target that shit, because like don't want to force that. And again, on the 5 minute, I'm not gonna lie, we are already bullish on ENQ, so simply looks like a retracement. Fuck, I'm low-key wanna enter longs on that, because if we make this retracement to the downside till this equilibrium, here we will, for example, reach those, grab those London session lows on ES, make a bullish SMT with NQ, and after that, make a 1 minute like breakout structure to the upside. I will target, for example, like at least those highs, potentially even hourly highs. Why no? Why no? Upi tu ika, yara yara ya. Yeah, it's looking solid, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, because we are gonna push right now to the downside, grab those lows, making equilibrium shit, and that's kind of looking very, very long promising. I already closed my FTMO, to be honest, but that's really looking kind of solid. Don't know why. Bro, that's looking kind of solid, especially if we grab those London lows on ES. Yeah, bro, we are looking solid for longs. Solid as fuck. Maybe even right... Nah, not right now. No. I'm not gonna log that shit, bro. I would like to, since we've made like a proper like move to the downside. Now we're about to break the structure to the upside, so it's kind of solid setup for longs, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, we didn't grab those lows. There is still like pretty much low resistant liquidity to the downside on ES, on Q, like, well, not that low resistant, but still low resistant liquidity, and yeah, I'm not gonna like long right now, because we could pretty much consolidate for some period of time, then smack my initial TP, and after that reverse back up. So unless ES grabs those lows, I'm not gonna long. I'm not gonna long, definitely. Only if, like, yeah, I know that was a setup, but not like right now, but I'm not gonna long that until again ES grabs those. Even if you leave that shit and go up significantly, and I'll be doomed. Like, like I will be like, oh, I missed an opportunity to long. That was a great opportunity, but bro, I'm not gonna do that since bro, look at those low resistance lows. I don't. I genuinely think that R has to be like there have been left like 3 times already or something like that. I genuinely do not think that's so worth it to enter that risky, especially since I already lost a trade today, so I'll be over risking as fuck. Especially with such a bad entry like that, because bro, like not looking solid. But yeah, something is saying me like I'm gonna just ha. No, it's not worth it. So yeah, I would possibly do that like that. That's a freaking no way, bro. 1 to 6 RR. No, definitely not worth it. Upi tu fica, ni yara yara ya. Tu fica ni biji yara 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 yara. Home tu fica. Okay, well, looking great for longs. I'm not, yeah. I low-key wanna take that, but I'll be honest with you, ES is still bearish, according to like according to everything. I'm not gonna lie, because we even did not break the structure here just yet. Technically, we've been like we touched it but didn't break it, so. Don't really think that's a good thing to. Maybe with some sort of retracement. If we like push significantly now to the upside, then make a proper retrace again. Like after that, I'll be probably looking for entry for entering longs, but again, not now, definitely. I'll probably take this trade on ES. I mean, till those highs, because NQ is fuck. NQES, Nvidia, Bitcoin. Yeah, that's looking fine, I guess. XRP. Bitcoin, by the way, is 63,000. Pushing a bit higher than it was before, and yeah, I kinda. Let me see how 5-minute candlestick closed on ES. Or we closed. Nah, no way, we didn't break the structure. Bro, for real? We did not break this freaking structure, bro. We did not break it, bro. Look, we literally are touching that again. Nah. No, I'm not gonna trade that shit. Shitty ass price action. Simply doesn't worth it. But the thing is, we kind of looking great to grab those highs on NQ. Kind of look like a good solid setup for longs. But first, I would probably like to for years to grab those long lows as an SMT. It's kind of what I would wait for. Fuck, that's looking solid. I really want ES to grab those like close, pretty much. That would be great because they could make an SMT and the great entry for us to enter on that till those like highs on NQ. Yeah, that would be really solid, really solid. Not gonna lie, but oh man. Yeah, we're just pushing to the upside. Well, like there was a small retracement. We're just gonna reap till those highs. We're gonna take them out soon, without any sort of entry for me. So yeah, kinda they just ended up going as a losing day. Fortunately, didn't have a choice. I could target those hourly highs, but they're so far up that I'm not like I don't know if is it even worth it. Again, we still have that SMT fucking huge bearish SMT to the downside on ES, so kind of yeah. Don't know, bros. Don't know if it's worth it to entry. We're definitely not looking like we're about to. I can get rid of that equilibrium, honestly. And this for value gap. PK. Yeah, I'll only leave this gap I enter off of just for the sake of taking a screenshot of that, and I did it into my like trading journal, and yeah. I'll push into the upside, significantly push into the upside on NQ. Kind of not looking bad, but maybe if I stayed longer, I could like no wait for something. Don't know. Okay, I would like that shit is gonna be closed in like 5 minutes. So I could wait for that 15-minute gap to be closed on the ES. If like ES closes above that, it will mean we are a 15-minute order flow up on ES as well, which is kind of good, doesn't it? Work out. That could be different, pretty much. So. Oh, okay. We did break the structure in the 5 minute eventually, so technically we are in the sort of retracement right now. I will. I'll probably make a good entry for lunch because they're like. Again, at the same time, we took everything we wanted to the upside because the next highs are pretty much far away. At the same time, we were bullish on every time frame. I mean, the highest time frame. So, yeah, kind of just have to see what is gonna happen. Yeah. Well, like with 99% chance, I'm not gonna take any more trades today. But that 1% is like, if we, for example, grab those London lows and then ES and nah, MK's low, well, like he's pushing to the downside right now. That's not what I like. And this 50 minutes for value gap will be most likely just. Let me mark that out. Get rid of that gap because like freaks me out. So yeah, we'll definitely not close above that. Oh, this one giant marked out. Yeah, actually, it's not. That's not high. That could only be like an edge off of a value gap, and if we close above it, that would mean we are bullish on the like order flow on the 15 minute. Again, made like a bearish SMT again. Probably good setup. Yeah, I could have entered right now, but again, it's still possible to go long off of that because higher time frames are are bullish. That's why I'm kind of doubting entering that. If it was the first trade for today, I mean, I would. But since it's not the first trade and I would lower risk as fuck, I'm not sure of that setup as much as I would like to be entering, to be like entering that. 无名都嘻哈，咿呀啦呀啦呀。Oh, little gecko. Fuck. We kind of Capra. That shit's wallet. I like. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure in that shit. Wait, what? 15 minutes says. Pro. Yeah. Kind of could be sure about that short shit, but no. I genuinely tired of watching that shit. Let me journal while it's happening for so long. Did I follow the strategy? Yes, I did. There was no mistakes made. Not at all. I'm thinking about my emotion influence, how to improve next time. It was actually a good a last setup, but things just ended up going against my will. I'm gonna add screenshots a little bit later. Pushing to the upside right now. Fuck, that shit's looking horrible, I'm not gonna lie. That shit is volatile. Volatile as fuck. I'm gonna be back in a matter of seconds, guys. I need to pee again. Yeah. Okay. Hit equilibrium, right? Hit equilibrium. Hit shit, but broke the structure. Fuck, looking like a solid shorts. Fuck, I really wanna enter that shit. I really do. I'll probably do. I know it's like after 10:30, but I really wanna enter that shit. Yeah, I didn't enter just yet. I'm just saying that I would like to if it breaks the structure to the its downside. And it doesn't, it's just pushing to the upside, so yeah. Forget what I just said. Yeah, no trades are gonna be here anymore. I have waited for nothing. Not for nothing, I just watched how that shit moves and it was volatile as fuck. So I didn't miss anything. To be honest, there was nothing to take today. I mean, this is what it is, but it is what it is, but it is what it is, but it is what it is, but now we're just pushing to the upside. Again, I don't want to take longs. Well, I'm like, I've kind of understand that longs could be good here, but that shit not looking solid by any chance, at least for me. Nah. With such a volatile market, no way I'm entering long. Okay, guys, I'm like probably will hit that shit, but I don't want to enter since we are volatile as fuck, and before we do, we could like stop me out 10 times. So I'll call it, guys, guys, I'll call it a day. Thanks, guys, for watching the stream, and yeah, I'll meet you up